In a victory for the separation of church and state, the Oklahoma Supreme Court has just rejected the creation of the nation's first religious public charter school. The court decided that this religious public charter school violated the Establishment Clause. Remember, the Establishment Clause is the clause that prohibits the government from making any law respecting an establishment of religion. In other words, you can't mix public funds with religious activities. And in a surprise to no one, except maybe white Christian nationalists, the court ruled that this violated the state constitution, the US Constitution, and state law. So why is this important? Well, the Establishment Clause that we talked about earlier is there to ensure that public institutions remain secular and do not promote any religion. Now, the white Christian nationalists will probably cry and complain and go on Fox News about how their religious freedom is under attack. But that's just the thing. The Establishment Clause is there to ensure that we maintain religious freedom for everyone. Now, the governor and superintendent of Oklahoma were, of course, disappointed because this decision throws a wrench in their indoctrination of children. But you don't have to take my word for it.
We want the Constitution, we want the Bible in our schools where kids understand our nation's history and what has made this country great.
So you actually want to not put the Bible in schools, but teach from the Bible in schools, which is something which I think the Supreme Court ruled against many, many years ago.
Well, yes, sir, and we need to take a look at this. The reality is the Bible is a foundational document in our country's history. Read the founders, read their letters, listen to what these men and women said about why founding a country with the freedom of religion, the free exercise of religion was so important.
They're literally telling us that's what they're going to do. And this is part of a larger trend that's happening in conservative-led states. Remember, Louisiana just passed a law requiring public schools to display the Ten Commandments. Now, they were already sued, as they should have, but the goal here is to appeal these cases so they make their way up to the Supreme Court and have the Supreme Court, which is a 6-3 conservative majority thanks to Donald J. Trump, rule in favor of white Christian nationalism and destroy the separation of church and state. And this is just another reminder why November is so important for abortion rights, for religious freedom, for democracy, because the next president will likely appoint 2 Supreme Court justices. And we saw what happened when Trump appointed 3. Do we really want to give him 2 more?